Wanting to be a master of your craft is just a constant search to be better, to explore, to try and understand it more, to break boundaries, to discover more. And the essence, the most important thing of all of it is to make music that's believable, convincing, that creates an emotion. It doesn't matter what the emotion is, what your goal is. You know, the people I think of as masters are those who've been able to create those depth of emotions through music, through musical notes, through performance, through sound, through the impact of a mix, through the space in a mix or the density in a mix. There's no rules. But it's just about an exploration, just being honest to your art, honest to yourself, responding to your emotions and the emotions of the artists that you're working with and trying to help on their journey. Over the years, I've just developed more and more, I think, an awareness and a search to get more of a 3D dimension to music, to take instruments and set them back in the distance, maybe reduce their volume, then bring them up and bring them closer, dry out any effects or reverb, just to really get 3D dynamics happening. What I found over the years in studios, and I've worked in some of the top studios in lots of different countries, the hardest thing is getting a room that's true and getting a sound that's true, your acoustic design, so that whatever you're hearing, when you take it away, when you send it to mastering, when you go somewhere else, when you listen in the car, it's going to be what you expect it to sound like. In studios, it's not always a given science. It takes a lot of time to set up a room and get it right. So monitoring, absolutely, that's your only reference as a producer or mixer or engineer. It's the only reference that you have. I get into such finite detail of positioning and delays that go into reverbs, and maybe you don't hear the delay, you just hear the reverb, and the reverb has reflections, but the reflections have to cut off before the next signal or the next part comes in. So my listening experience has to be absolutely precise. I've been working with these Barefoot, the MM45s now, and really love the definition in the high mid-range. The bottom end is great, it's warm. I always love a lot of bottom end in my mixes, and that's been one of my most enjoyable experiences with these speakers, is that I can really get my definition, get my placement, and hear back what I'm hearing in my head.